Let's talk about where your rep will come from. The daily quests are where I speak to you each day. This is how we interact, believe it or not, most effectively. I'll interrupt the class from time to time, but I want to preserve what I have to say on every particular day so that if someone's absent or they really weren't paying attention, there's a record of what I said. Now, when I click on this, you notice that you get zero point 0.4 rep for every single daily quest. Now, that adds up over the course of the semester to over 33 reputation if you do this on time. Okay, so you're a third of the way to 100 just by doing the daily quests. Now, you might also notice that with the rep modifier, it says I get 1 silver. But if you were paying attention, when I did this quest, I only had a 1% rep modifier, which gave me 5 coppers. And now some gamers out there might be saying, ooh, I could undo and try to redo. Well, I'm not going to tell you what mechanics we've built in to make that a counterproductive strategy, but just let me say that anyone who tries to game the system like that will find out very quickly it's a losing proposition, automatically a losing proposition. You'll find that you'll actually lose ground, not gain ground. And then if you come to me saying, that's no fair, I need to get that back because I had that, well, I don't want to tell you exactly what's there. But let's just say this is rigged to penalize anyone who wants to cheat. It's always a bad idea. Remember integrity? Remember freedom with responsibility? All right, so let's go back to the quest maps. That's the dailies. Then there's the weekly quests. And the weekly quests, each one is worth a full rep. And there's 18 weeks. So you can do the math, right? Then, this is important. In the exchange, now I started to cover this earlier. I want you to understand this. Every day, you're required to check in. If you forget to check in, you're going to have to buy this. I forgot. I was here early, but I forgot. Okay. Go ahead, try to buy it. This is what you're going to see. It's not going to be purchasable. Well, but I was early. I shouldn't have to buy this. Okay? This is also, you can only purchase this during the period. You have to purchase one of these, and notice the 0.2 rep for logging in early and begin working before the bell. Well, guess what? That adds up too. And I think you can start to do the math for yourself based on whatever else I've told you. Now, for those people who show up early or on time, the bonus, and these says RD for regular day. I'll have one of these for collaboration, one for minimum days, and one for our weird schedules. I'm going to have that. And I'll just swap these out. That's a great feature in the game. So that these are still locked in by time. And after the bell rings, I don't want you to wait here and have your finger hovered over this because that's not, you would literally void this purchase. And instead of getting 0.4 rep, you would lose a full rep for cheating. Because the bonus is for working through that bell. Let that bell ring. You're still working. When the bell stops ringing, you're still working. Then I say, all right, everybody, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Something like that. Then save your work. Then navigate to the exchange. Then go ahead and buy your bonus. I'm going to repeat this, but anybody who sits on this page, I'm just going to reject it and take another 0.6 along with it. Okay? So I need you to be honest. Freedom with responsibility. This adds up, if you start to do the math, it becomes rapidly apparent that this is going to march up day after day after day. And then, finally, the quests that aren't daily or weekly, the reboot camp, well, you have bonus rep built in after you complete it, that bonus award, that little treasure chest thing that you click on. And actually, come to think of it, anybody who's not over 100 rep in December, wasn't my fault, because all the loot's sitting there waiting for you. I want you guys to succeed, and I want you to learn that little dinky incremental gains day after day actually do add up. Little things matter.